Former President Trump returning to the campaign trail yesterday for the first time since nearly being killed just over a week ago. Officially, the Republican nominee once again, Mr. Trump showed off his new running mate, J.D. Vance, in Michigan. Trump's campaign is hoping Vance's background, a middle-class guy who grew up in Ohio, will make him relatable. Michigan is a key battleground state. Meanwhile, law enforcement is releasing new details on Trump's assassination attempt. Law enforcement says the gunman flew a drone over the site before the event. Officials say it could help explain why the shooter knew to fire from that point. The FBI is leading the investigation and has recovered the drone. One person was killed and 2 others were seriously hurt in that incident.
This was an assassination attempt. You owe the people answers. You owe President Trump answers.
Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle set to testify before the House Oversight Committee on Monday.
Reporter Chad Pergram has the latest on tomorrow's hearing from Capitol Hill.
The marquee hearing comes Monday before the House Oversight Committee with Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle. Lawmakers are raging at Cheatle over a lack of transparency.
We had just gotten off an hour-long conference call with the Secret Service where they told us nothing. They basically spent an hour saying nothing.
4 Senate Republicans even dogged Cheatle through the hallways of the Republican convention in Milwaukee. Lawmakers were already livid with the Secret Service for the catastrophic security breach at the rally in Pennsylvania, but Cheatle ducking senators infuriated them even more.
She says it's not appropriate to talk about it here. We need to go someplace else. We walk out the door and she runs, and we chased her. And the irritation with the lack of transparency.
Little is known about the gunman Thomas Crooks, and lawmakers find the lack of detail even more vexing.
The savviness of this young man is what's very startling and I think is a red flag. And I think that we need to get to the bottom of perhaps was he not being groomed or empowered by some other entity.
Congress isn't running the only investigation into the security breakdown. The Department of Homeland Security is conducting 2 probes and the FBI. Local Butler, Pennsylvania officials and the head of the state police are slated to testify on Tuesday and expect questions about the shooting for FBI Director Christopher Wray at another hearing on Wednesday. On Capitol Hill, Chad Pergram, Fox News.